Hey guys, it's Dane with DynastyBreaks.com. It is a very nice video you tuned in to watch. We have not done this break for 6 months. As you may know, we do 35-box memorabilia mixers, but usually it's football. We've done football, I think, 59 times. This is only the 7th time. We're going to do some baseball. We've got autographed jerseys. We've got autographed baseballs. We got 35 boxes of stuff. We got cards. We have repack cards. So don't forget, before we start, if you want to sell your cards on the Fanatics Weekly Auctions, use us. We are consigners for Fanatics. I can sell your graded cards, your raw cards. I can even get your cards graded for you before they go up for sale. Let us do all the work. You get paid. That's it. Here's our email address, dynastybreaksllc@gmail.com. If you want to sell your cards, send me an email and say, Dane, give me the auction details. I want to know all about it. I will send those over to you. Here's your teams. Everyone fantasy drafted 2 baseball teams each. We did do this serpentine style. There are the results. I'm not going to read over that. I will show you the lineup, though. If you want to know what we're breaking, it's right here. Pause your video if you want to write that down. You want to take a mental note, take a picture to last longer, as Pee Wee Herman would say. And then I'll be making my notes down here for weird items. We're going to be looking up a lot of players. A lot of the baseballs and things are not going to have team logos on them. The jerseys as well. We're going to be looking up a lot of stuff. So it'll be fun. This is a sprint, not a marathon. Every one of these breaks is on our YouTube channel. If you want to go back and see all the baseball ones we've done. I was breaking with Hillary, I think late December last time we did one of these. And if you want to go watch the football breaks, there are 59 to choose from. So probably more than that, actually, before we started numbering them. Oh, I know what this is. I'm going to look him up just to make sure. I'm going to be safe on these. Better safe than sorry. This should be Dodgers. I can't believe this is our first hit. Go to the LA Dodgers, and I'm gonna that is the first team drafted. I can probably count on one hand how many times the first hit has been the first team drafted. Not very often. This is my guy. Strangely enough, I used to actually collect his cards a bit, which are that's weird. I can't even picture any of his cards. Steve Sachs. Steve on the Sachs. Like a Bill Clinton thing going on here. All right, Beckett witnessed. I do like his autograph here, number 3 jersey, and you get the 82 NL Rookie of the Year. That's exactly why Glenn took the Dodgers at the 1 spot, to get a Steve Sachs jersey. That was the main reason he took the Dodgers. That's what he told me. I mean, everything else is just gravy. Steve Sachs. Let me know in the comments if you're watching this video later. After you watch it, what's your favorite hit in the break? Let me know. Put it in our comments. And please hit thumbs up for us. Hit thumbs up. Hit subscribe. This is interesting. Number 70. This is... I'm going to say this is Cubs. Let me go to the audiences they already know who this is, but I'm gonna look this up. We're gonna make sure. Then I'm gonna put it back in front of you. Let me go to Beckett's website. Stand by. Told you I'm gonna look stuff up. BP 81823. BP 81823. 24939. That ain't it. I assure you that ain't it. It is not Kirk Cousins. BP. Joe Madden. This is going to be Cubs. Correct me if I'm wrong, guys. I will ask the chat on this, but I'm going to show you something. Joe Madden. 2016 World Series champs. Beckett witnessed.
Uh-oh.
What?
Nothing.
George lost it. He just lost it. Here's what Beckett's website says. Kirk Cousins with a 2016 World Series champ inscription. Kirk Cousins. So, yeah. Joe Madden. I'm gonna make sure here. Joe Madden won the World Series, I believe. He's a former manager for the Cubs. This is gonna go to Chicago. You need to contact Beckett and tell them they made a mistake, and they will fix this. They will fix it. So, yeah, I would do that. Especially if you're going to sell it. You don't want it to say Kirk Cousins. Unless you're a big Kirk Cousins fan. That does happen sometimes. Sometimes there's a mistake by Beckett. Yeah, I was like, is that right? Did I type it in right? I did type it in right. Kirk Cousins follows us everywhere, even in the baseball breaks. You just can't get rid of Kirk Cousins. We always get an auto in the football breaks of him. And here he is showing up again. There you go, Will. Will, congrats on your Kirk Cousins jersey. Cubby Kirk. Oh, little Braves action. Little Hot Lana. That's going to be El Rey, I do believe. El Rey at the third spot. You're going to get a little Ozzy Albies. Ozzy Albies. You like that? There you go, Chris. Chris said you like that for the Kirk Cousins. I forgot. I should have thought of that. That would have been funny if I would have thought of it. Ozzy Albies. That was easy, Chris. I should have thought of that. That is the #1 jersey, JSA authenticated for young El Rey to wear around the house. There you go, El Rey. This is fun. We do have 12 of these jerseys, by the way, which is 2 cases. And then a whole bunch of baseballs. We got more, balls in this break than, insert Carly joke. Whatever Carly joke you want, go ahead and type it into chat. That'd be fine with me. All right, next up. Oh, I think I know who this is, but it's not going to have a name on it. Could this be one of the most hated players of all time? Are you guys thinking, is this A-Rod? I think we should pre-boom this. I think this is going to be an Alex Rodriguez. We're going to find out. There you go. C6, 7532. Beckett witness. Maybe it's Kirk Cousins again. Let's see. I'm dropping certificates. Looks like C6 7532 926 56 on the captcha. Alex Rodriguez for the Yankees. There you go. We're gonna use the common sense rule with the pinstripes. That's going to the Yankees. Yankees on the A-Rod. Looks like A-Rod to me. Smells like A-Rod. If you didn't know, A-Rod has, Joel probably knows this, a male line of male cosmetics, Joel knows about it. Very popular in Utah. It'll probably be Dak Prescott. Wow. Kirk Cousins. Don't call me Joe Madden. People don't like A-Rod. I don't know. They just don't like A-Rod. A-Rod's, they just don't like him. Is this Bill Mazeroski? I believe it is. Let me look up Bill. I think he's gonna be a Pirate. I think that's a no-brainer. American baseball player. Played in his entire career for Pittsburgh. By the way, Glenn had the Yankees. Our top 2 picks have already hit. The Pirates got picked at number 6. This jersey's going to Scott VAR. I'm going to write Pirates on the box. That's what we do. Joel, it's okay, Joel. We're all friends here. You know about the A-Rod cosmetic line. You know what we're talking about. Oh, this is bright. Don't look at this too long. It'll mess up your rods and cones. Nice auto, Mazeroski. I like that number. That number's kind of creepy looking. Got the points all over it. There you go, Pirates. Like it. I like it. All right, one more of these, and then I'm going to have to go get some more boxes because I can't fit them all on the table. So I'll be right back in just a second. Doobie, doobie, doo. Seinfeld bell, indeed. Oh, I know this signature like I know my own. Yes, they are still a baseball team. They are still a baseball team. It's sorry to say, it's Skeeter's favorite team. He's a Bears fan and a White Sox fan. Times are tough. Chicago White Sox is going to get. They are going to get this jersey. That is going to be Thomas. Your second round pick is coming through. That is our first hit from the second round teams. That's Lou Bob. I love this. Give that a boom, George. Luis Robert. Or some people go Louis Robert. Whatever. Whatever floats your boat. I'll be right back, guys. I'm going to beam out. We will, let's see. Be right back. I'm going to go get 6 more jerseys. Might as well. We have them. That's a good looking jersey, man. It's kind of a thick Luis Robert jersey. That thing is really thick. That one is definitely custom, you can tell. All right, let me stack these over here so they won't fall. It's always a challenge. All right, so we're 6 hits in. And we got a long way to go. All this talk about autos. I like my auto. George signs like a doctor.
Just messy, is that what it is?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Messy.
I can't read yours.
Messy's had his hands in all kinds of places. You know. What do we have next? This is why that's probably why they went second. We've already had A-Rod. Now we have the first unanimous Hall of Famer of all time. Correct me if I'm wrong. Mariano Rivera autograph. Boom. There you go, Yankees. The last player to wear the number 42. Nobody else is going to wear it. In honor of Jackie Robinson. Nice auto. Little bit light on the last name, but still a very nice auto. He always has a clean autograph. Beckett witnessed. Probably says Kirk Cousins, but we know who it is. Second hit for the Yankees. There you go, Glenn. By the way, yes, if you noticed at the beginning of the video, Glenn got the number 1 and number 2 pick in this break. Mariano and A-Rod. Sitting in a tree. Doobie, doobie, doo. Oh, this is a cool alternate. Oh, this thing, man, you could serve ice cream in this. You could say you have an ice cream business, and everyone would believe you. Just go buy some ice cream sandwiches, stand out on the street. Hopefully they don't melt. Jackson Merrill, the snow cone man himself, gonna go to the Padres and Aaron. Super bright jersey. Super bright, brighter than my shirt. Look at this number. Hot pink. What do you think?
That's too hot for me.
Wow. Beckett witnessed. I think it is unusual. Yellow on the name switches to hot pink on the number. It's kind of cool. I like it. There you go. Aaron at the bar. Don't stare at that number too long. All I'm telling you. Did I write Padres on that one?
Yeah.
All right. Make sure I did my job. Oh, Kirk Cousins was a witness to Joe Madden signing it? So you think he was the witness? There you go. He was working for Beckett. He wasn't sure if he was going to make the team anymore. Could be true. It'll show up as Dion. We're going to remember that for a long time. Kirk Cousins leading us off in baseball. Jonathan Papelbon. Am I saying that right? Jonathan Papelbon? I am. Gonna assume Boston, but I don't want to assume anything. Yeah, Phillies, Nationals, Boston. Play for Boston by far the longest. This is gonna go to the Red Sox unless the jersey leads me to believe something else. Let me take a look at this. Papelbon. This is gonna be Red Sox. Boston. Taking that. 58, number 58. Let me, I do want to investigate that number, so give me 1 second. Make sure he didn't switch his number for one of those other teams. Maybe he wore a different number. Stand by. One second. Yeah, 58. That's Red Sox. Red Sox it is. Papelbon. I don't even like saying that. Papelbon. Papelbon. Nice auto. Silver ink. Beckett witnessed. Baston. And guess who has Boston? Glenn. Glenn has the Dodgers, the Yankees, and the Red Sox. Glenn, you're going to need to get some more hangers at your house. I never like to assume. I do assume something about Carly, though, from my many years of experience dealing with her. Thumby goes away. I don't know where he goes. Oh, I like it. We like this here in Texas. This works. Rangers. My guy. Hall of Famer. He might be the greatest Ranger. We've been debating this. Kentuck. Got a little Adrian Beltre for you. Let's get a boom. Pre-boom it, George. Good looking jersey. You got the red, white, and blue stitching for the name. You got the light gray color. You've got the awesome autograph. He does a good job. Number 29 jersey. James Spence. Authenticated. Little Beltre. And you also got a big Ziploc bag, Kentucky. You can put a sandwich in it for a picnic. Put your lunch in there. Probably take the jersey out first, maybe. These are Rangers. Maybe he does go to Boston. Thumby, he's getting traded to Boston. I thought Lou Bob was going to get traded. Wasn't it the Mets at one point? Wasn't someone saying the Mets? Or am I thinking of the wrong team, Skeeter? Oh, I know who this is. Let's see. Well, we should have 10. All right. Where are my... I guess you're back-to-back, Kentuck. If it was a snake, it would have bit me. This is going to go to the Blue Jays. Back-to-back. Kentuck had the Blue Jays in round 1. The Rangers in round 2. This So according to my calculations, you got 2 hits in a row. And another Ziploc bag. Vladimir Guerrero Jr. Giddy up. Let me move this. Let's move this JSA certificate out of the way. Man, this is a very heavy-duty Ziploc here. You could probably put some lasagna in here if you wanted to. I'm gonna be honest. I don't love the auto. It's very small. He had no choice. I don't like these numbers on this custom jersey. I would like to see the numbers be all white or all blue, so he could have a little bit of room to sign. But it did his best. You really don't want him signing on the cloth because the autograph will kind of fade out.
You might want to know this does really well for boiled peanuts.
Oh, those bags.
Yeah.
George likes to put nuts in those bags.
Exactly.
Nuts. Nuts. Seen his autos a lot in the Funko breaks, in our card breaks too. That's your guy, Elray. I think Elray is an Astros fan through and through. I think that's his team. What if Vladdy would go to the Astros, Elray? It would be a perfect marriage. Okay, this is weird. The number of jerseys here may be more wins than the team has. Thomas, now you don't, if you're wearing this around the house, you've got a backup. You got a backup. Or if you want to burn one, because you really you drafted the White Sox because you don't like them, and you just want to burn one of their jerseys. I don't know why you drafted them. I can't tell. Luis Robert again. That's all I know. This is not an instant replay. Do not adjust your set. That is 2 Lubovs. So we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. 12 hits. Here is the board. I'm going to go get some autographed baseballs. You guys look at the board. Looks like 3 of you have doubled up. 3 of you appear to have doubled up. That's where we're at. We'll be right back. All right, autographed baseballs. I have 16 of these things, guys. This is going to be a lot of baseballs.
Oh, yeah.
So we're going to do 8 right now, and then I'll go kind of restock. We'll show the board in between. You guys can track how everybody's doing. Yeah, I carried a lot of balls. You've been waiting for that joke, hadn't you, Carly? You had that on, yeah, I hadn't grabbed this many, balls in many years. Carly probably did yesterday, but not me. All right, we are not going to ship in this white box. These should come in a very nice baseball cube. We're going to ship in that. We'll ship in one of the Dynasty Breaks boxes that we have, just a regular shipping box. Not too decorative on the outer packaging here, but it's the inner packaging that counts. That's what Carly told me. This will be fun. And I am going to have to note every baseball, so bear with me. I'm going to type these in as we go. This is something where I can really help out, Trev not having to look up all this stuff and call. And, okay, where does this go? We can just kind of guide him on the spreadsheet. There's your ball cube. What we got? Michael Bush. Let's look at the baseball before I start looking him up. Let's see if it's event specific. So it's a Bush. It's a ball of Bush. Interesting. Beckett witnessed. Official Major League Baseball. Does not appear to be any event specific. I'm guessing, was he a Dodger, I believe, Michael Bush? I forget, guys. I forget all these things. These things are so,
Forgetful.
Yeah, Michael Bush. This would go to current team. No, he's not. I don't think he's currently a Dodger. He is He was a Dodger. Now he's Cubs. So this is going to go to the Cubs. Chicago taking this one. That is the second hit for Wilbro, Cubs and Tigers. And it looks like Michael B-U-S-C-H, Cubs. I am making a list for Trevor as we go. Give that over to George. Maybe I should write it on here. Maybe that would be easier. Let's do that.
Turn around the back is the place to do it.
Yeah, let's just do Cubs. That makes sense. Let's do it. Let's help out our shipping guru. Let's help him out where we can. Let's all help him. Let's all send him a message.
You want these in here? You want?
Aren't you making a pyramid over here?
Like, yeah, but they're awful little. I'll start from here.
Yeah.
That's good.
I think you can sit on them and they'll hatch.
Perfect.
George likes to sit on things until they hatch. That is true. There was a bush on that ball. Carly's favorite team is dominating the Cubs. I like it. Please hit that thumbs up button if you're watching our video. We would appreciate it. And go to this very YouTube channel. I got all kinds of playlists. You can go watch all these breaks, binge watch them. Go watch our Vault playlist if you really like to see high-end stuff. Carlos Martinez next up. Carlos Martinez. Fanatics authenticated on the baseball. Does not appear to be event specific. Am I making you dizzy yet? Let's find out Carlos Martinez. Let me go over to my handy dandy computer. Carlos Martinez, nicknamed the Tsunami. Only played for the Cardinals. Only played for St. Louis. So Carlos Martinez. Cardinals. St. Louis. We will hand that over to George. I like how we're doing this. We're going to help Trev out. This is our most challenging memorabilia break. Just from, I don't know why it's harder than football. It just is. Maybe you guys know. Just a little bit tougher. So yeah, if I get anything wrong, you guys let me know. I'm here for you. You're here for me. We're a happy family. Cardinals went kind of late in this one. And I do want to give a shout out. That is a first hit for King Louis. Whatever number King Louis it is. First hit. Cardinals and Giants for Louis. Good job, Gold Rush, on how they do this product. I like it. Bueller. Walker Bueller. We're going to look it up. I'm sure he's still a Dodger. Maybe he moved on. I don't know. I like his auto. I will know that auto for the rest of my life. I can look at that auto, and I don't remember it always having a number inscription. Do you guys remember that? Beckett witnessed. Bueller. Bueller. Walker Bueller. We are gonna put that back in here. Let's make sure it got traded to the Yankees or something. Walker. American baseball pitcher. No, he pitches for the Red Sox now. See, I'm not up with the current times. He will always be a Dodger to me. However, this is going to go to Glenn. Glenn is getting this. This is why I look it up. Red Sox. And the reason we marked this is because Trevor would go, Dodgers! I mean, we're all just in my brain, he's a Dodger. Red Sox. I like these labels they put on here where we can label it properly. All right, Boston, second hit. Glenn, Red Sox, Astros. Can't keep up with these players, man. By the way, let's get a good shot of the ball here. Maybe that's my screenshot. Not my finger. You don't want my finger in there, do you? That might be it. That might be the screenshot. Goes to Glenn either way, so it doesn't matter. That's true. Glenn has all the good teams anyway. I think all the rest of this stuff should just go to Glenn. What do you guys think? Just give it to Glenn. Maybe it'll be a write-off for somebody. Charitable write-off. It goes to Glenn either way. That's funny. Somebody sounded sad when they said that. Goes to Glenn either way. Wow. It's awesome. Oh my God. John Smoltz. He's retired. Played the longest for the Braves. My guy. Gonna go to Atlanta. What do you think, Elray? A little schmaltzy? Little schmaltzy? I'll look him up just to say I did it. I told you I was gonna look up everybody. Regular baseball. Not event specific. Really good golfer, by the way. Really good golfer. Stand by. All right. Schmaltz is Atlanta Braves. That is going to go to El Rey. Let me mark you down, El Rey, and then I'm going to double check myself just to make sure he didn't go to some secret team I didn't know about for most of his career. Played for the Red Sox 1 year, the Cardinals 1 year, and the Braves for 572 years. Here you go, Braves. I like it. You guys like it? I like it. El Rey likes it. It's a ball. I'm having a ball. I don't know about you guys. I'm having a ball. I do like some John Smoltz. How many more World Series should the Braves have won with that pitching staff? Neil Flo can give you some advice on that, Jacob. I think his fingers, out of the 150 pounds he lost, I think some of it was his fingers. Probably. Ellie Day, handwritten, La Cruz. I don't think we need to look that up. Reds, take it. Unless it's an Ellie ball with a secret other team logo on it. That'd be weird. Unless Kirk Cousins is on it. There's Ellie's signature. His auto's not my favorite in the world. I think he could make it a little bit better. A little more flashy. But he's pretty flashy on the baseball diamond, so he's doing okay for himself. Reds, get that one. There's another ball for you, George. Have a ball.
Thank you.
That's Kentuck, Reds and A's on the board. Ellie De La Cruz Reds. I'm being very detailed on typing this stuff in. After we do these balls, I got 8 more. Yes, there's more balls. And then we have the Vault. They stole our name. The Vault Baseball from Gold Rush. I think they should have won 2 or 3 titles with, man, their pitching staff was insane. Just couldn't get it together. I don't know. Maybe it was the offense. All right, we've got Brian Reynolds. This is one wasn't he a Marlin for a while, a Pirate? I don't know. I can't keep up. Brian Reynolds. Do recognize the autograph. Beckett witnessed. Regular baseball here. Brian Reynolds. Not to be confused with my guy Harold Reynolds. I like Harold Reynolds. Brian Reynolds. Stand by. Yeah. The Giants traded him to the Pirates. Yeah, I was thinking. I'm thinking of a different Brian Reynolds. This is gonna be Pittsburgh. Pittsburgh Pirates are gonna take this one. So let me go highlight that. Pirates are going to be Scott VAR, Brian Reynolds. Pirates and Pirates. George, enjoy. Ryan Reynolds, yeah, Reynolds rap. Yeah, I've got Pirates for that. So drafted by the Padres, but currently plays for Pittsburgh. Ryan Reynolds, the Green Lantern. and Deadpool. Is anyone else upset they didn't make a second Green Lantern? I was kind of upset. They had the cliffhanger there at the end. And that was it. There's just a cliffhanger and no cliff. Noah Schultz. Didn't he do Peanuts? That was Charles Schultz. Noah Schultz. Autograph. I gotta admit, I'm gonna have to look him up. I'm not ashamed. Ashamed of George, but I'm not ashamed. Noah Schultz. Take a guess, George. What do you think? Excellent.
Yeah.
Noah Schultz gonna be the
88.
It's gonna be the White Sox. Stand by. Yep, Chicago. Chicago White Sox are actually a baseball team here today, guys. This is Noah Schultz. White Sox. Chicago. You're leading the way, Thomas. Mariners, White Sox. The Mariners ain't even coming to play. The White Sox have all 3 hits. It's the White Sox 3 hits. Everyone else with 2 teams less than 3 hits. This break is brought to you, sadly enough, by the White Sox. I know. It's unbelievable. It's a Skeeter type of break. You could paint a barn with baseballs. I'm getting good at opening these boxes, which are like concrete, by the way. Get out of here. Oh, my guy. Gary Sheffield. Oh, this is... I always think of him as a Marlin, but he played for a lot of different teams. Remember the 500 home run club? Is he not in the Hall because of the PED stuff? Let me know in the chat. Let me know in the comments. I feel like he didn't make it in because of some alleged... I don't know. I feel like you get 500 home runs. I don't ever remember Sheffield as... I never thought of him as a PED guy, but I don't know. I guess he was in the report or something. You guys tell me. Maybe he's in the Hall and I just didn't know. Gary Sheffield. Let's go look up my guy. I'm gonna guess it's Marlins. Looks like, oh god, he played for the whole league. Brewers, 88, 89, 90, 91, 4 years. Padres for 2. Marlins, 93, 94, 95, 96, 97, 98, 6 years. Dodgers for 4. So Marlins still have it. Braves for 2. Yankees for 3. Tigers for 2. Mets for 1. Florida Marlins take it. Florida Marlins. Miami, the last team selected. And the good news is it goes to Glenn. As all other things do. It's going to Glenn. 500 home run club member. Going to the team nobody wanted. Miami Marlins. All right. So that was 8. We're halfway there. I'm going to go get some more balls. I'll be right back. I'm just being honest. Friday night. Be right back. One of the best swings in baseball, I agree. Good job, Gold Rush, on these baseballs. Pretty good
Yeah.
stuff.
They made it easier for to get into the boxes, haven't they?
Yeah, it's a little bit easier than last year, for sure. It's a little easier than last year. The good news is we're just, it just all goes to Glenn. That's the good news. It's just all going to Glenn. Hit that thumbs up button if you're watching. Don't forget, again, email me if you'd like to sell your cards on the Fanatics Weekly Auctions, but you don't want to do anything. Selling cards can be a gigantic pain in the you-know-what. Let us just take care of it for you. That's why I think that's why people are sending in so much stuff, because they realize, oh, that was easy. I shipped it and then I got paid. I don't want to fill out a grading form and spend 5 years dealing with that, and then have to spend 5 years dealing with selling it, and then have to spend. I don't want to do all that. Yeah. All right, 8 more. 8 more heading your way. Okay. Bueller. Walker Bueller was a Red Sox. He is still a Red Sox, and as all things do, they go to Glenn. Glenn, we will have to order a truck, like an armored truck. We'll be stopping by your house. Probably going to fill the whole thing up. So, just saying, this is going to go to the Red Sox. That is our first repeat. Red Sox, and I'm going to add that on here. Third hit, Red Sox Astros. And going to put Bueller right there. Bueller. Is anyone having fun? This is kind of fun. I like it. And I don't think it stormed. It was supposed to like storm at 8 o'clock. Did you hear it?
I didn't hear it.
I didn't hear it. It was supposed to be really bad. We've been getting some nasty weather the last 2 months. All right.
But it's nice to have all the rain.
Nico Horner sat in the corner. Sad because Carly's a Cubs fan. I think Nico's a Cub. Maybe not. We'll see if he's still a Cub. Once a Cub, always a Cub. There you go. Nice auto. Beckett Witness. No event-specific baseballs yet. Sometimes we get those. Nico Horner, stand by. Currently a Chicago Cub. Once a Cub, always a Cub. Stand by, Nico. Horner, Cubs. Cubs and Tigers. Third hit for Will. We're divvying up the hits pretty evenly, George, don't you think?
Yeah.
Pretty even.
2 and 3.
How many teams do we have left that need a hit? We got 1, 2, 3, 4.
Yep.
Not teams, spots. We need Neil, Lawrence, Ryan, and John Cam. Those are the ones that we need to see a hit for you guys. We got a long way to go. And we got some multi-sport stuff. You may not want to hit if we pull something crazy out of our multi-sport. You may want to be hitless so you can have it. Glenn is the guy at the poker table with all the chips. That is true. That is true. We're all just waiting for him to win the tournament. It's over. It's over. I'm impressed that I'm getting all these in here. That's pretty impressive. All right, that's a lot of trash. Colson Montgomery, could he be? Is he still a White Sox player? What are we doing here? The White Sox are they're playing ball. The White Sox are playing ball. It's crazy. What is this? 2005? What's going on? Colson Montgomery from Bewitched. Stand by. Colson Montgomery. Chicago White Sox. Still. Yeah, I don't see anything to the contrary. Colson Montgomery. White Sox. Chicago, Seattle and Chicago spot. Seattle has nothing. White Sox have 4 hits by themselves. Jeez. So, man, Skeeter. So, Skeeter, if you would have been in this break and taken the White Sox at the 1 spot like we know you would have, you would be dominating. Signing all these autos is why the White Sox aren't good, says somebody. That may be true. Oh, he hadn't been called up yet. How do you not get called up for the White Sox? They called me the other day to come play a little bit. I told them no, I got stuff to do. All right, Kurt Schilling. We got to give that a boom. I like me some Kurt Schilling. I know some people don't like him, some Kurt Schilling, for many reasons. Kurt Schilling, baseball. There it is. Just getting the regular baseballs in this, which I'm okay with. I don't know. Some of the event-specific stuff is okay, but I'm good with just a regular baseball. Classic. Kurt Schilling. What do you guys think? I'm going to guess Red Sox. I'm going to guess it goes to Glenn. That's pretty safe. Even if it doesn't, I'm just going to guess that. Looks like the Orioles for 3 years. Astros for 1. Phillies. No, it's going to go to the Phillies. 92 through 2000. That's 9 years. Philadelphia Phillies take this one. Sorry, Glenn. Everyone type in, I feel bad for Glenn. Everyone type it in. Lawrence, that is your first hit. Congratulations. Philadelphia Phillies taking it. Kurt Schilling. Phillies. I had to guess Glenn was going to get it. I mean, that seemed to be the safe guess. Phillies. This is fun. Sorry, Glenn. Yeah, there's one person. I feel bad for Glenn. Poor Glenn. I feel bad for Glenn. We're all, you know, we're all pulling for you. We're pulling for each other. We're a family here. I can't get this off my finger. That's weird. Glenn, Tim in Facebook. Glenn got shilled on that one. You know, Glenn. It'll, you know, we'll probably get a shilling ball that has a Red Sox logo on it. That'll probably be all right. It'll probably be all right. Ooh. I'm guessing Phillies on this. Although I should probably guess Glenn. Ryan Howard. I'm going to give that a boom, George. Ryan Howard. Nice little baseball there. Let's get to, you know, if I was a player, I would want to put an inscription on every baseball. Maybe not. Maybe I sign 50 of them. I just get tired of it. But I think it'd be fun to just, I want to see more inscriptions on these. What do you guys think? I want to see more inscriptions. Ryan Howard, the Duck. Ryan Howard. Only played for the Phillies 2004 to 2016. How about back-to-back Phillies? Ryan Howard, Phillies. Philadelphia and Lawrence. I think that's the first team we've gotten back-to-back, right? The single team. We got in a spot back-to-back, but I don't think we got the same team twice in a row. Oh, there you go. Ryan Howard. Jason at the CIA. What's up? What's going on, man? Doing a little baseball mem here. After these boxes, I'm going to count the hits. We'll count them together on the screen. We'll see where we're at. Then we got cards. I'm going to clean off the table, go get our Vault Baseball. Only got one case of this stuff, so I thought it'd be fun to put in here. It did take the price up a little. That's okay. The price is not necessarily what you're trying to make low on a big break like this. I think it's supposed to be a little bit higher stuff. Dylan Carlson. I'm going to guess Cardinals. I'm going to guess St. Louis. I don't know if he's moved around. Got a Beckett authentication card there. We all know that auto. Dylan Carlson. Beckett authenticated versus Beckett witnessed. So they did not see him sign it. They authenticated it, though. Always fun. Dylan Carlson. Let me look you up here, young man. No, he's changed teams just like everyone does. He is currently an Oriole. He is currently a Baltimore Oriole. That is going to Baltimore. That's why we look it up. Neil on the board. There you go, Neil. Neil with the Orioles. Dylan Carlson. I like it. I do not keep up with players moving. My brain goes to Dylan Carlson's cards that we've pulled. That's how my brain works. So there you go. But that's why we look them all up. Yeah, we don't do baseball very often, Jason. I think every 6 months we do one of these. Do a basketball mem break? Yeah, there's not as many basketball products offered to me, or that come out, I feel like. So it would be jerseys, which would be reasonably priced. It would be basketballs, which would be expensive as you know what. I'm able to get 16 baseballs in this break. Probably for cheaper than 4 basketballs. So getting to 35 boxes on a basketball break's hard. I don't know how to do that because the basketballs are so much more expensive. And they're very gigantic. I mean, you know, so it would have to be almost all jerseys is what we'd have to do. It'd have to be just a ton of jerseys. Which if you don't have a bunch of different stuff, maybe it's not quite as good. Maybe you guys don't care. Maybe you just like jerseys. Hey, what's up, Nick? Hey, my guy, Steve Garvey. George and I heard him speak at the Industry Summit one year. He just ran for office. I think he got defeated. State of Washington, maybe. He's probably going to be a Dodger, and it's probably going to go to Glenn, as all things do. Let's check that. Beckett witnessed Steve Garvey. My guess would be Dodgers for him. He's like a borderline, could be in the Hall of Fame someday, I think. Steve Garvey. Dodgers 69 to 82. Padres 83 to 87. By far Dodgers. Long time for LA. So this is going to be Steve Garvey. Dodgers. And third hit for Glenn, Dodgers and Marlins. Dodgers take it. 1 baseball left. I'm going to clean the table up. We're going to show you the board, which is insanely nice right now. John Cam, Ryan. Those are the 2 spots we're looking for. Brewers, Royals, Mets, Nationals. Those are our spots we're looking for to fill up the board. Now remember, you 2 hitless spots. If we pull a Tom Brady auto out of our multisport stuff or whatever, and it's football, it's not baseball. Or if we pull a Michael Jordan item or whatever, it's going to go to hitless. Hitless are going to get to draft those items. So if you're the last one and you're hitless, you're kind of maybe thinking, kind of want to stay hitless. I'll show the board while I clean up the table. I'll show the board after this one. It's our last baseball. And I'm impressed we got that into all these boxes into the trash can. That's a boom, George.
Whoa.
Wow. You got his jersey. You got his baseball. I guess you could get one of his cards later. Good night, Irene. Mariano Rivera, going to go to the Yankees. All things go to Glenn.
Man.
Jeez Louise. Glenn, you may want to email me, and or I may email you to upgrade your shipping. May have a recommendation for you there. Look at this. Hall of Fame inscription. Our first inscription on the last baseball. I got to be honest. I like this auto better than the one that's on the jersey for sure. That is cool. So cool, man. James Spence authenticated. I am going to put this authentication card back in with it.
Hey, Jason. How you doing, buddy?
Wow. Congrats, Glenn. What a night, man. You're not going to forget this one. Yankees on that. That is third hit. Yankees and Rockies. All right, so that is complete. While I clean the table up, we're gonna do our full case of Vault baseball. Don't leave. We got stuff to open. We still have stuff. Here's our baseball list. There's our list of baseballs, where they go, all 16. And here's our board. So we should have 12 jerseys, 16 baseballs. Should have 28 hits. So 3, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. This will be 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26, 27, 28. So that is correct. Remember, if we go multi-sport, it goes in this direction. So John Cam, you would have the first hitless item if it remains like this. So we'll be right back, guys. Stand by. All right, guys. Thanks for giving me a break. I had to get something to drink, too. That was our board so far. It's really evened out pretty well. It's really evened out. Everyone between 1 and 4 hits. There's only 2 spots remaining that don't have one. This is our Vault case. Don't know what to expect out of this. This just came in. I don't remember when I ordered this. Probably a long time ago. And just seemed like a good idea to put it in here. Hey, Glenn, I'll just send you a link after the break with a recommended... I'm just going to send you a link how to pay. And I'll make you a deal on shipping, but just kind of a recommended insurance. And if you disagree with it, you can email me back and say I want more than that. But I'll send you a recommended amount and how much to pay. It won't be crazy. Just whatever our cost is on it. So I'll look for that email tonight, if you would. This one will insure a little different. It's not going to be our normal card insurance rates, so I'll just send you an amount versus a bunch of options. I remember this product now. Do you guys remember this? We used to do this. They have not had this for a while. We did a multi-sport vault, though. I remember these boxes. There's 3 cards in every box. 3 high-end cards in every box. I guess we'll be the judge of that. Little disclaimer. Interesting. Wow.
3 hits in every box. Is that what it said?
3 hits per box. Yeah, I just got this in. I just got this in before I listed the product, so I was not going to add this to this break. But I just couldn't resist. This seemed too good. It seemed too nice. All right, let's go. I actually forgot until I listed it that it had 3 hits per box. And this is Vault Baseball, so this should all be baseball. Oh, I like this. I always like gold. Everybody likes gold. Especially when it's on a Goldschmidt. Cardinals, Paul Goldschmidt auto, boom. Remember, the card is our guide now, St. Louis. This is not like the baseballs. This card tells us where it goes. 3 of 10 St. Louis Cardinals. So we will, I don't think I need to note that. Maybe just put a note on there, Cardinals, George. Maybe just do that. We'll just put Post-it notes on these Cardinals. I will mark the Cardinals with the hit. It's going to be Louis. Giants and Cardinals, second hit. Cardinals, George. All right, this is from 3 and 2 Baseball. The baseball version of Panini 1. It is a Jeremy Pena. It's going to go to the Astros. Houston Astros are going to get a hit, and that is Glenn. All things go to Glenn. Put Astros on this. George, we'll tag all the cards. Let's just, as we go, let's just put a tag on them. 14 and 25, Astros. Fourth hit, Astros and Red Sox. Off the rip. I like that Goldschmidt card. Kind of a throwback. I remember this maybe having one graded card per box. Interesting. What's the matter?
I spelled Cardinals wrong.
You can't spell Cardinals wrong.
I left the D out.
I thought you like the D usually.
Like the D?
You don't ever leave the D out.
I don't know what that means.
Usually he's more of a DN guy. All right, we've got Davison De Los Santos for the Diamondbacks. Diamondbacks, George, we'll label this one. Arizona. This is a hand-signed card, Lawrence. It's going to be a Bowman auto. In other words, not pulled out of a pack. Autographed. He signed it at a card show or an event. Beckett 10 on the signature itself, not on the card. The card is not graded. Third hit for Lawrence. Diamondbacks, George. Don't leave out the D.
I got the D. It's like I got a whole spot for the D by itself.
There you go. There's one thing I've learned about George and Carly. It's they never leave out the D. Moving along. Next box. I'm glad I put this stuff in here, by the way. I hope you guys are as well. Ooh. God. It's like ripping alligator skin. All right, we've got a young man from the Toronto Blue Jays named Vladimir Guerrero Jr. That is a hand-signed card, but the autograph is PSA authenticated. That looks like it's out of Chronicles Baseball, perhaps. It is a rookie card. Blue Jays, George. We're going to label this Blue Jays. Toronto and Kentuck on the hand-signed rookie card. Third hit, Blue Jays, Rangers. Not that there's anything wrong with that. Tim with the Seinfeld reference. Very nice. All right, next up, George, this is going to be the San Francisco Giants. SF Giants. Whoa. It's Joey Bart. Everyone remember Joey Bart? We probably pulled this card so many times back in the day. His first Bowman. That is not a pack pulled auto. Not a pack pulled auto. It is his chrome first Bowman. You can send this back to PSA if you want them to identify the card. They did not identify the card. All they did was say, we're going to authenticate the auto. We're going to grade the auto, and that's it. I don't like it when it says trading card. You can send it back to PSA if you would like the card to be graded as well. You got the Giants on that one, George. San Francisco is... Where are you at, Giants? I know you're on here. I know you're on here. There's Louis again. Giants and Cardinals. 2 cards for Louis. It was El Rey's guy. I'm glad. All right, George, we're going to go Astros again. Houston Astros. Oh, this is pretty. Oh, this is sweet. 6 of 15. Monumental material autograph. That's from Museum Collection. I don't remember ever getting this style of patch. That's beautiful. There you go, Houston. And guess who? Glenn. All things go to Glenn. 6 of 15, Glenn. upside down, but it's good looking. Congratulations indeed. Nice. What a guy. 5 hits. You're now the leader. The leader is the Red Sox Astros, right in the middle of the board there. So that is actually numbers-wise, number of hits. Red Sox Astros are the current leader. There's not a bad spot in these drafts. A lot of the times the teams on the bottom win. Not a bad spot. One could argue you get better overall teams when you're toward the bottom of the board. And you also get a little bit of preferential treatment if you go hitless, being down there. My guy. Now only John Cam remains. This will be Royals. Only John Cam remains at the very bottom of the board. He is hitless. This is a Bo Jackson. This is so nostalgic. I love this card. Great auto. Bo Jackson for the Royals. Give that a boom. Kansas City Royals. Again, they did not identify the trading. I would probably send this in if it were my card. Why wouldn't you grade that auto? It's beautiful. I'd grade the card and the auto. I don't care if it gets a 6 or whatever. I mean, a card, yeah, a card probably wouldn't grade well. It's got a little bit of an edge issue, but good looking. Ryan on the board. Royals and Brewers. I like it. That's what you want if you take the Royals. Yeah, that or George Brett, I guess. Those are your two, right? I guess you could say some of the Bobby Witt stuff, but I like the Bo Jackson and the George Brett stuff. All right, next. For my next trick, Jock Peterson as a Dodger. He is a Dodger on the card. That's going to go to the Dodgers, George. Hey, it's going to Glenn. I was getting worried about Glenn. Glenn hadn't had a hit in like 4 seconds. I was starting to get upset. Oh, stop. Glenn. Oh, Glenn. Dodgers and Marlins, 4 hits. Is that his Bowman first? It is his first Bowman. Paper. Hand signed. Not out of a pack. 4 hits. Dodgers. Marlins. That's going to the Dodgers, George.
I just put DL on. Is that good enough?
You didn't put the D again? Oh, this card is gigantic. Not like this card is like physically. Look at this thing. Is this a book? Oh, it's a cleat.
Whoa.
This is part of a shoe. Not kidding. No, it's part of a glove. I was kidding. Jumbo fielding glove. Alex Kirilloff, Minnesota Twins. Give that a boom. 9 of 10. That is a 360 mag. I'm pretty sure about the biggest we carry anyway. Twins and Scott. It's going to be Twins, George. Twins. Minnesota Twins. Wow. Kirilloff. That is the gold to 10. Gold to 10 for the Twins. Third hit, Twins and Pirates. Pirates, I don't know if we've gotten anything. Pirates, I think maybe the Twins have carried us. I don't know. We got a Mazeroski jersey. I'm wrong. All right. Next up. This is a good product. I don't mind this product. I saw some of the preview cards. You can go to Gold Rush's website, Steel City, and look at this product. That's some pretty cool, possibilities, chase cards, whatever you want to call it. Still looking for John Cam, Mets and Nationals. I don't know if John wants to get a hit. I think he probably does, but I think he may want to have choice of. We got 3 multi-sport items after these. 3 multi-sport, and that's going to be it. Now, those could be baseball. They're probably not going to be baseball, but they could. I would imagine we get something that's not. I don't know that I'm familiar with this card. This is Transcendent Collection. Shane Bieber. That is the Transcendent VIP. I'm guessing from the VIP party that they do every year. That is a 1 of 1.
Wow.
That does not look like a 1/1, and it does not look like a Transcendent card to me. It looks like it's from Big League Baseball. It's so weird. Cleveland Guardians on this one, George. Cleveland Guardians. 101 from the VIP party. Is that a rookie? You guys tell me. Shane Bieber, rookie 2021? Maybe? I don't know. Guardians, Cleveland.
I got it.
Cleveland Guardians. Second hit for Neil Flo. You got one for the Orioles, one for the Guardians. All right, Cleveland Guardians on that hit.
And that's it? Guardians?
Guardians.
Okay.
You good?
Yeah, I just heard you talking about
George does not like the word Guardians.
I wasn't listening.
Let it be known. Rose is Team Carly Dane. I think you didn't mean to type Carly in, right? Rose is Team Dane. Hey, I got Rose. I pulled Rose Catwoman auto. Hey. Hey. This card is really thick.
Doesn't look like it.
Steve Sachs again. Steve Sachs, rookie. Cough it up, George. Steve Sachs, rookie. You've got his autographed jersey. While you're wearing it, Glenn, you can carry around your Steve Sachs card. You can play the saxophone too, and you can put your grocery in some sacks. Or all the hits you got, you can put them in some sacks. Steve Sachs, 82 tops. Authenticated by Beckett on the auto. And don't forget, Ron Ronicky and Mike Marshall. Let's not forget them. They're people too. You know, future stars. 5 hits. That is Glenn. George has left the building.
What are they?
Dodgers. George will have that post-it note done in a couple days, guys. Dodgers.
Done.
That's more Steve Sachs than I've seen in our entire Breaking Life. Oh, I know this card inside and out. What's weird is I have the Desert Storm copy of this card, but I don't know if I do now because I feel like I traded it at the Dallas Card Show, but I don't remember. I've been meaning to look and see if I still have this Desert Storm, or Desert Shield, excuse me. Chipper Jones, 91 tops rookie. Give that a boom. Elray, there you go, Atlanta Braves. This is a classic.
We've had that card before.
We have. It's not a rare card. The Desert Shield is a little bit more rare. But with his autograph, it takes it to another level. It to another level. First overall pick back in the day. Switch hitter, Hall of Famer. My guy. Young Elray Braves, George Braves. Third hit for Elray. All right. I'm going to go get our multi-sport items. I will show you the board. John Cam he's in a league of his own, kind of like that movie. He's in a league of his own. No hits yet, so he gets to choose. If we get multi-sport items, he would get to choose. Now, if we fill in one of his hits, or one of his teams, then it's random to all on any multi-sport. So I do have some larger items here. We'll do the, I've got a card product, I've got a jersey, and then I have a photo that is very large, and we're probably going to ship that photo in the box it comes in. Not really sure on that. So that is our board. Let's see. Let's do the Leaf Hall of Fame ink. I'll scoot this back a little. And we got a multi-sport jersey. Leaf Hall of Fame ink. We've been breaking this for quite. We may be the only people that have this in stock anymore. And I'm gonna buy more of this if I can. It's about a 2-year-old product now. And this is why I love it. You just get these weird cards. You get these TCMA cards or whatever they are. Bill Dudley. Boy, he looks... my camera does not like that card for some reason. Are you guys seeing that? Is it like pulsating? My camera does not like that card. Maybe they don't like Bill Dudley. That is a red ballpoint pen auto. Let's see what it is. Touchdown. Bullet. He is the National Football League's most valuable player in 1946. That is awesome. Bill Dudley auto is going to be in our you know, random or our hitless stash that you get to choose from. So you need to do your Bill Dudley research while we open our multi-sport jersey, and then I got a photo. So I think everyone in chat is hoping this is a Mets jersey or a Nationals jersey, so they would get we get random to all on these things. And I think probably John Cam is rooting for that not to happen, would be my guess. Football, again. This is a Kyle Pitts jersey. I'm going to write this on the box. Let me just write Kyle Pitts. I'm going to hand that to you, George. This is a Kyle Pitts Falcons jersey. I'm assuming he's going to be with the Falcons this year. He's still there right now. Maybe they'll actually throw him the ball because he's awesome. Beckett witnessed. Kyle Pitts. I'm going to give that to George. You can just put that in our pyramid over there, George. Kyle Pitts. Stand by. Let me type these in. Bill Dudley. And Kyle Pitts. Okay, this is not super easy to open. I'm going to just open this right here. I'm going to do my best, guys. This is the Showcase Signatures. You've seen this in the football mixer once. These come in a very large folder. I don't love doing these because they're just hard to handle. They're hard to ship, but it's something different. So let's, can you guys see this? All right, you can. So this is, that looks like Travis Etienne, and that's it. We'll put this back between these two pieces of cardboard in here.
Gotcha.
And probably just going to ship that in that box. So this is a Travis Etienne Jr. Good-looking Clemson photo. Where's the autograph? Oh, it's up top. It's silver. Hard to see the auto. Silver ink. Maybe white ink would have been better there. Not sure. If you're a Clemson fan, that's nice. JSA authenticated. There is your card. And I won't write on that box because we may end up shipping in it. So I'll put that as a ETN big photo. So all football, I think. All football. Bill Dudley, it said football. John Cam, you are going to get to select. Let's go over to my screen. You're going to get to select from these items. Keep that in mind. Here's our board. I'm going to fill you in, John Cam, and then the remaining two items you don't take are going to be random to everybody. So which one of these would you like? Would you like the Kyle Pitts? Would you like the Bill Dudley? Would you like the ETN? John Cam, it is your selection. George, you can put that over with all the other stuff.
Yeah, I'm trying to.
Put a little green tape on it.
That's what I'm going to try.
That'll be fun. That'll work. That's all you need. That's fine. Dudley was a Steeler, Lion, and a Redskins player. John Cam taking the Kyle Pitts jersey. So that is going to go to the Mets. So we're going to put Mets here. We will make that pretty simple here. All right, so what we're going to do, we're going to randomize for these. We're going to randomize the two hits first. Then we'll randomize all the teams and match up the top two on the list. So let's take these two, copy those. Get rid of all my 500 different tabs here. All right. 6 times. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6. It's going to be ETN and then Dudley. ETN and then Dudley. I'll do that manually. And Dudley. And then we're going to take all your first round teams. Dodgers down to the Mets. Copy those. We're going 6 times. We're going to take the top 2 and paste them right beside there. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6. 6 times. Pirates and Yankees. Pirates and Yankees are the top 2. Pirates followed by Yankees. All right, let's do that. Pirates for the ETN. ETN photo, Pirates. I'll move this out just a hair. Bill Dudley card, Yankees. All right, we will paste this. Let's put this here. That should work. There's our final list. Here's your baseballs. George, we'll put Yankees on this. We'll put Yankees on that. And here's your final hit list. I guess I need to add the Pirates and Yankees another hit. So that puts you at 4. That puts the Yankees at 4. So our leaderboard was Glenn with the Red Sox and Astros. And Glenn with the Dodgers and Marlins. Glenn leading the way on 2 of his spots, and his other spot had 4. So Glenn, that puts you at 14 hits. I'll be sending you an email in about 5 minutes, Glenn. If you want to pay for that upgraded shipping, probably a good idea. Thanks for breaking with us. If you guys want to sell your cards on the Fanatics Weekly auction, you want to join everybody else that's doing it. We're taking in thousands of items. Get your stuff emailed to me. Let me know what you got. Or just say, Dane, I don't know what your auction program's all about. I have no idea what you're talking about. I will send you the info. Just send me an email to this address. We'll be right back to say goodnight. Please hit that thumbs up button on your way out and hit subscribe.